and running us through what you make of the market and where we are right now, and lots of individual stocks. Have a good week, and we'll see you back again. So actually, it's a week where the Nifty has not done very much. The Nifty bank, the mid-cap and small-cap indices have not done very much. If you just take Friday to Friday, they're all slightly up or slightly down. Bank Nifty, though, I think it's a little more pronounced. The Nifty Bank ends Friday to Friday with gains of about 1.8%. So that stands out. And if you want to take a look at sectors in terms of what did how, you basically, I think, two or three sectors stand out. Autos, the auto index down 5% for the week. And of course, outsized contribution of Bajaj there on the downside. That was a big cut through the course of the week. And of course, then you look at metals. The index was down 1.7% for the week. FMCG as a pack was down about 1.7%, and pharma was down about 1% as well. And little attention was paid to PSU banks, but the Nifty PSU bank index ends up 1% Friday to Friday. So some of these smaller banks which have reported, and of course Axis then yesterday, they've all been good. Banking numbers so far, have to say, have been pretty good. So I think those are also some things which we need to take note of. But it was a day of very large single stock moves on the back of earnings and of course news flow. News flow related names are all Citigaz distribution cuts, and of course everything else largely earnings related in terms of what we saw. That kind of a week where the indices kind of were sluggish most days, except of course today's sharp recovery from the lows, and we end on a slightly tentative kind of a note. Bulls will go home with some amount of relief that they were able to defend at lower levels, but we'll have to hold on to some of these levels of the Nifty Bank, etc. as we come back next week. We're of course also getting closer and closer to US elections, and of course the fact that Donald Trump is ahead in the race now. What are the implications? I think markets will also start to take that into account, and we'll sort of get you some perspective as we go forward. I think we'll take your leave here on this edition of Closing Bell. Thank you very much for staying with us. Editors Roundtable is going to come right up. Stay with us.
Thank you for watching CNBC TV18. For all our top stories and news updates, follow us on our social media platforms.